Okay, hello everybody, whoever is actually listening to this. I'm going to show you a couple of examples on the law of sines and law of cosines practice worksheet. So, here's the first thing. In general, my approach is to try law of sines first. Honestly, because it's easier. If it doesn't work, then use law of cosines. This is the process I'll show you on these two examples. For this first problem, we're finding AC. I'm going to label that X. So it looks like 25 and X go together. And now we need another pair, which we don't have, but it looks like we can make one. So if we do 180 minus 114 minus 25, we'll get 41. So this right here is 41 degrees. And now we have another pair. Now we have 28 and 41 degrees. So now we can use law of sines. Sine of 25 degrees over x equals sine of 41 degrees over 28. And now we cross multiply. We get 28 times sine of 25 equals x times sine of 41. Our goal is to get x by itself, so we'll divide by sine of 41. So x ends up being 28 sine of 25. Watch your order of operations. Use parentheses if you want, just to be safe. Divided by sine of 41. And this is, I want to say 18.0 something, or about 18 centimeters. So there's an example where we tried law of sines first, and it worked, so we were all set. Let's do another example. Find BC. Okay, well, I'm going to label BC X. And I have a pair. 105 degrees, and x is our length. So I could say sine of 105 over x. But here's where the problem comes in. Is if I start to set that up, I'm like, oh, okay, sine of 105 over x equals sine of something over one of the side lengths. And I don't have any more angles, and I have no way to figure it out since it's not a right triangle. And x is already the variable we have. If we try to set this up, we would have 2, so it won't work. So we'll have to use law of cosines. So now we already have our pair for law of cosines. We have our other two sides. So we can set this up as x squared equals 14 squared plus 22 squared minus 2 times 14 times 22 times the cosine of 105. You put, let's pause for a second. Back to yesterday. So our pair here is here, our x and our 105. And those other side lengths end up here, 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 and here. And the 2 and the cosine are just part of the formula. Okay? So now to solve this, we end up with x squared. But honestly, all of this in your calculator at once, that's the simplest. And you will get 839.43. Solve for x, we'll square root. So x is 28.97, which is close enough to 29 kilometers for our purposes, because we're going to focus on whole numbers.